Oh, yeah. Pale blood.
Alrighty, welcome to Bloodborne.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
Good question.
Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Alrighty, so start a new game here. Gonna start Larry David game. Let's see, what would Larry David be? He would be... He'd be the professional. It looks exactly like him. Wow. Alright, he has no hair. Oh, come on. There's no Larry David hair? Alright, that'll work. Purple, like a whitish gray. It's difficult. How do you get it to be white? I think that looks pretty good. It definitely doesn't really look like Larry David, but god damn it. Does Larry David wear glasses? Yeah, he wears glasses. There we go. Alright, I like it. He's, looks good. Alright, the loading screens in this game are pretty ridiculously long, but hopefully I won't die very much, so I won't have to worry about it.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh,
Yes.
Don't you worry.
Let us begin the transfusion.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
I have no idea what's going on. This will be my third time playing through this game. I still have no idea what any of this means. I'm gonna try to actually pay attention to the story more in this playthrough and try to actually figure out what's going on.
You found yourself a hunter.
Alright, game starts off here in Usetha's clinic. No weapons. Basically no armor. Basically no idea what's going on. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. I know what that means. Alright, let's do this thing. Got a new strategy for this playthrough. I'm gonna pretty much not fight any of the bad guys. I'm just gonna go for it by just running around. First bad guy of the game is this wolf. And no thanks. Oh, we don't play that. Larry David. Ain't interested. One of the kind of lame things about the game is that, well, not really lame, but enemies do chip through certain areas, and luckily they can't really hurt you during this time. Not a big deal if you die. Actually, you're kind of supposed to die, but gotta skip this guy, pull this lever. So at the start of the game, you have to get your weapon. It's your first objective. Kind of see what we're dealing with. And one of the cool things about this game is that everything that you see in the background... Oh crap, that dude climbs up the ladder. Did not know that. Let's try to fight this guy. That's not it. Turn to Hunter's Dream. Yeah, and like I was saying, one of the cool things about this game is all the things that you see in the background are actually places that you're going to play the game later. Like, pretty much everything in the background is not just decoration, it's actually another area of the game. So it's really cool how open it is and how connected everything is. And this is the Hunter's Dream, where you will go to level up, buy items, yada yada yada. Just a central hub, very typical type area. And we can't really buy anything yet because we don't have too much money. But we can get our first weapon, and I'm going to play this with the Predator because I'm going to build a skill character. And Hunter's Blunderbuss. I've never played with that before, so we'll try that. And we get a notebook where you can write notes to other players and such. And let's hear what this old geezer has to say.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon.
He barely got that
Friend
out.
to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Alright, I'm gonna try not to talk during cutscenes like that. There are very few of them, so it's not too bad. And also, I'm also gonna try to beat every boss, go to every area, beat the game 100%. So, basically, what you want to do at this point is we want to continue on with the game. You go to these little gravestones. The first floor sick room is where we started the game. Central Yharnam is that lamp that we got. So we're going to go to Central Yharnam. Basically, my strategy for this game is really each level has a gate or a elevator or certain areas that make the level shorter. And basically what my strategy is, I pretty much just try to get to the gates or the shortcut. And I don't really pay too much attention to the bad guys. The bad guys are really hard, especially early in the game when you're not very leveled up. And there's not really much use in trying to fight them. Because they're just going to kill you. And you'll die over and over and over. So we're going to start here. Whenever you see one of these little red lamps, not every time, but most of the time, there's somebody you can talk to. So let's talk to this guy.
You must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
Hey, Gilbert.
You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Thank you.
This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say?
Yeah, see, if you talk to him.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say.
So he's talking about different areas in the game.
Don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
So he's talking about areas later in the game that you will go to. Right now, the game is set up basically as follows. You have a lamp. The lamp is where you start, so if you die, you come back to the most recent lamp that you had spawned from. And basically, if you look in the top right-hand corner, there's blood echoes. At the top I have 240. Those are basically like currency and experience, so you use that to buy new items. And then the insight is the eyeball below it. I have 0. More about that later. Basically, the game is designed that you will fight an unbelievable amount of difficult bosses, or not bosses, bad guys. And basically it's designed to kill you over and over and over. Every time you die, you lose those blood echoes. More on that later. I'll explain more as I go. This gate basically is my goal. I'm just trying to get on the other side of that before I die. And that's pretty much how I play, is simply to get to the shortcuts, pick up items on my way, but I don't really care too much about bad guys. One thing I need to do though is I need to actually equip my weapons. So I can actually fight these guys. So I have a threaded cane. It's got 2 different versions. The cane version and then the whip version. The cane version is good for more one-on-one enemies, which is the first one, and the whip's better for multiple enemies at the same time. This is just one guy, so I'll just... So like I said, I am not really going to be fighting bad guys right now. I'm just going to try to open that gate. That's all I really want to do at this point. So there's 2 guys. I'm just going to run past them. There's a mob of people down here. Just going to run past these guys. I'm just going to try to pick up items and do the best I can without dying. There is a guy up here. I might need to kill him. Now that item is a bloodstone shard, and you use that to upgrade your weapon. So again, you can try to kill all these guys one by one if you want. I will not be doing that. Again, killing those guys gets you those blood echoes, which you use to level up and all that nonsense. Well, it's not nonsense, it's crucial. However, if you die, you lose all those blood echoes, and as awake as I am, I will probably die. So again, if you see the little red incense, knock and talk to these people.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Yeah. As you can see, will be a running theme in this game is that the people of the city are lots of them are assholes, and they don't care that you are stuck zombies. These are little dogs that have done nothing wrong to me, but I'm going to kill them. But their friends are going to do something wrong to me. Kill those guys, get some blood echoes. Again, what you want to do is open up that gate. The first time I played this, it took me about 5 hours to get this gate open. Probably more like that. Again, lots of different items. We'll discuss later. Again, opening the door. Dead. I didn't know she just run away. Alright, no harm done. Bloodstone shards, again, those can be used to upgrade my weapon. So again, we got this gate open. So now if we die, we can at least get back to where we were. What I just did there was I used a blood vial, which is in the left-hand corner. I have 7 of them. Those are obviously, if you were paying attention just now, I can use those to heal myself. So this part of the game now is, actually I'll show you. Our next objective is, now that we got that gate open, is to get the next shortcut, which is right here. It's an elevator that takes us to a different area of the game. We can't operate it from here, so we need to get down there to the other elevator. Oh, we have Bubba here waiting for us. And little as you know, I don't want to fight him, so I'll just walk right past him. Those guys are, I mean, right now, it's just it's not worth trying to kill them. I mean, they're so strong at this point. My character is so weak, it's just not worth getting in a fight with those guys. There's a couple more dogs down here. You want to kill them before they get out, kill me. Because they do eventually, I don't know if all of them, but some of them eventually break out. And there's one more dog right here. It's a dead corpse. And then there's, actually there's another dog right here.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places?
I do not know of any safe places at this point.
Shutting up indoors
Maybe we
isn't
will
always
later.
enough. Well, if you once had got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not? Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing.
So she kind of insinuated that it's my fault that there's beasts here, so the appearance of hunters possibly causes this stuff to happen? I just don't know exactly what's going on with the story. It's very difficult.
You think we're all mad, don't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, go and stop it. I know all your tricks.
So she's pleasant. Not a lot of... So it's a wonder that she doesn't have a husband. Alright, so let's carry on. Again, our objective here is to simply make it to the bottom of that elevator to get the shortcut. You can go see, now this is the sewer area. You can go down these stairs and around the corner and get to the sewer. But what I do is the upper area. Double. The first and foremost, the main reason you want to come this direction is because you want to start a quest, a side quest with this young lady, who is actually not a young lady, she's old.
Oh, a hunter,
She's a hunter
are you?
as well.
And an outsider. What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
She's giving me a bold hunter's mark, which is used to get back to the
Prepare
lantern.
yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Interesting.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're a little different from the beasts themselves.
So what she's giving me here is a little gesture you can do. I don't really care about them, but basically you can animate your character to do little gestures when you're playing other people online and such, but not really important. The bold hunter's mark that she gave me. Actually, let's go over some items. The bold hunter's mark is basically you use this to respawn at the lamp without losing those blood echoes. So we have 806. So if you're in a jam and you don't want to have to run back, that's what they do. These cold blood dudes basically just give you more blood echoes. The hunter's mark, basically, that will respawn you at the lamp, but you'll lose your blood echoes. So there's not really much of a reason to use it. The pebbles you can use to throw at beasts. Cocktail you can use to throw at beasts. And then this notebook can be used to write little notes that other people online can read. You can warn them of bad guys coming, or you can troll them if you want to be a jerk. Which, surprisingly, lots of people want to do. This an item. Again, all these little glowy light things are just items. So that's really what I do when I play the game, is I just get the items and I don't really fight the bad guys. Or I try not to fight the bad guys as much as possible. Because they kill you. Or they can if you're not careful. down to the next area. Another bad guy. Don't really want to fight him at this point in time. See, this is the staircase, I think. Yeah, this is the staircase that we could have came down originally. Here's a ladder. And again, I'm just grabbing the items, trying to mind my own business. The bad guys will actually kind of just leave you alone if you don't go up to them, or they don't see that you're there. Very few of them will actually actively attack you. There's one, for example. This is kind of tricky. These guys with these guns, these bullets, I mean, they hurt you. So, they're very powerful. Probably, oh no. That's not good. So now I'm down here with the rats. And I guess it's, what, it can jump down with him? Jeez. As you can see how much damage he did. It took more than half my power. Whoa, I don't even know what hit me there. I guess maybe a bullet? Yep, oh, now I'm gonna okay, so I died. So as you can see, I have 806 blood echoes. And now I'll have 0. But not a huge loss. Again, I don't really care too much about my blood echoes. I just want to get that elevator open. And again, I want to grab all the items while I'm around there. I also want to save my blood vials for when I have to fight a boss. So I'm not really going to use my blood vials to heal myself when I get hurt. Unless I'm really close to the elevator, or I'm really close to a shortcut or something. Alright, so as you can see how frustrating the game can be, you have to start all the way back here. Whenever you die. So that's why I just don't even bother killing the guys. Again, might be worth killing this guy. God damn it. Might as well heal myself a little bit then, because I'll end up dying again if I don't. Oh, spear, that's actually a new weapon I could use if I wanted, but I don't really want to. I'm going to use this shredded thing. I'll probably actually go sell that. And see, now I got my blood echoes back. Actually, I'll just stay down here. Again, my goal is to get to the elevator, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't actually remember exactly how to get to the elevator. I'm going to try up here. Actually, I know this isn't the way to the elevator, but it is a way to another shortcut. So that's what I'll do this real quick. He definitely can still hurt you when you're on the ladder, so I kind of took a chance there. So this is another gate that you will see later when I run through this area of the game. I'm not going to be running through here right now. It just opens up here. There's also a little kid we can talk to here. Oh, that sucks. Didn't know that those things could climb. I had no idea that those things could climb. Interesting. But again, not a huge deal because we open up another gate. So I'm going to take a shortcut to get to there, back there. So you can see a different way you can get there. And again, the loading screens are kind of an issue. I mean, the game, it loads for a while, about 40 seconds. Especially in a game that you die so much, but it's not too bad. The game, other than that loading screen when you die, I mean, the rest of the game you just kind of don't really have to worry about loading screens. This is a separate shortcut to get to back where we just were. So first of all, we'll do that. Get some of these items, or I guess only one item. Oh man, there's lots of guys around here. So as you can see, like, this is why it's better to just not worry about the bad guys and just run right past everybody. Because if you sit there trying to kill everybody over and over and over, and then you die, it's just like, it's gonna take you 5 hours to get through this area of the game, and it's just not. You should be able to get through it in a half hour or whatever. So we're back, and we're gonna talk to her again.
I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Please really look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. It's so big and beautiful.
I accidentally missed it. She's talking about her red brooch. Her mother has a red brooch.
If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum says.
So we just received an item, the music box. Small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. 2 names can be made out, however, faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. So, what does that mean? Yada yada. Alright, so this big wad hopefully isn't. Okay, he's still out of us, but no big deal. We can easily get back to where we were. There are some birds over here, but I will not fight. And that piece of thing I just got is actually really important, because that was Madman's knowledge. And Madman's knowledge gives you insight. So I'll use it. Oh, I can't probably because I'm on a ladder. It gives you insight, which allows you to... It wakes that doll up in the hunter's dream, which allows you to upgrade your weapon. These are all a bunch of bodies that actually come back in there. I guess, but we're not going to fight them. More bad guys over here. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an item in here somewhere. No, there's not. No. I'm gonna die. Definitely gonna die. Man. I probably could have avoided dying there had I just fought him. Because those guys really aren't that tough. But this strategy may seem kind of dumb, like, why are you wasting time doing it like this? But the reason it's not dumb is because... Alright, so now that we have the insights, or not really, so we need 2 bloodstone shards. So you can upgrade your weapon, but we need 3, we only have 2. I also could probably level up, so let's try it. So you need blood echoes to level up, but we have some of these. And that should be enough. Actually, I don't know how much I need.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, honorable hunt, and I will channel them into your strength.
So she basically...
You will hunt beasts to embolden
she'll be here
you.
for us. She basically, we use her to level
Very
up.
well, let me...
So I'm going to build this guy with skill. Skill, vitality, endurance. Can't use the item because I'm in the middle of a conversation with her. Should be able to level up again.
Home. What is it? Very well.
There we go. So now my guy's got a lot more power, a lot more hit points. Won't die quite as easy. Back to Central Yharnam. So I use the threaded cane. It's a skill. There's multiple types of weapons. There are some weapons that are more strength builds. They're more powerful, but they're slow moving weapons. And then there's other weapons that are skill based. So I'm really not going to make my guy any stronger at any point in the game. I'm just going to increase skill. The skill makes my cane more powerful, because it's just the weapon I chose. If I had a different weapon, I'd be making my strength more powerful. But nevertheless, here we go. I'm fairly confident I'll be able to get through this time to the elevator, because I don't really, there's no more items that I'm going to be trying to get to. So I'm just going to get the elevator. And actually, I lied. I'm going to get one item over here, and I might die doing it, because there is another big guy right here. I'm just going to try to grab these items and get out of here. Torch. Also, cocktail. I thought there was a bloodstone shard, so that wasn't worth it. But I did get the torch, which is pretty good. So again, here we go. I mean, this area of the game seriously took me hours and hours to beat it the first time I played it. Hours. And there is an item over here. So I'll kill this guy instead of letting him possibly hurt me. Yeah, bloodstone. So now I can actually upgrade my weapon. Oh wait, there was my bloodstone shard. Did I get those already? My blood echoes. See, the guy's the guy's eyes are glowing like that. That's because he's the one who killed me, so he's got my blood echoes. So now I got my blood echoes back, which isn't super important because there wasn't very many of them, but it's still enough to level up actually this early in the game. And here, finally, we have gotten, we've arrived at the elevator. And Larry David is pretty tired of dying. So we're just going to go ahead and go back to the lamp and level up and upgrade our weapon. And that's as good as any, that's as good a spot as any to end video number 1. Too lengthy. So we had to start off with the opening game. It took 5 or 10 minutes. So what we'll do first, we will fortify our weapon. Now that we have 3 bloodstone shards, if you look in the upper right hand corner there, we're going to be using the threaded cane. So again, it's going to increase our damage from 78 to 85. So our weapon is more strong now. Or stronger.
Welcome. What is it?
And we're going to channel some blood echoes. And now we're stronger. So, I don't know, I've been playing for about a half hour, and we have 3 levels up, and I really haven't even
Farewell,
killed
good
any bad guys,
hunter.
but I've still been able to level up
May
3
you-
times. So that's a good area to stop for the first video. There's my stats, level 13. Again, I'm going to be putting all my stats into vitality, which gives me more strength, or more hit points, less likely to die. Endurance, which is my little green power bar, which allows me to run, it allows me to swing my weapon, and then skill, which is going to allow me to make my weapon more strong. But that is all for the first video.